I love the competition. I love to win.
Tego pana chyba nikomu nie muszę przedstawiać. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, jeden z najpopularniejszych aktorów, gwiazda wrestlingu i ikona popkultury. No z tego gościa naprawdę warto brać przykład. Jest mega inspirujący. No po prostu od niego bije taka energia takiego prawdziwego człowieka sukcesu. I zaraz ci puszczę fragment jednego z wywiadów, gdzie właśnie prowadzący zadaje jemu pytanie, jak on ciężko pracuje. Chcę, żebyś zauważył właśnie ten mindset The Rocka, to jego podejście do pracy. I on tam właśnie wspomina, że praca w zespole jest łatwiejsza. Wiesz, jak pracujesz z innymi ludźmi, bo wy się wspólnie wtedy nakręcacie, jest energia. No jak wiesz, chcesz zrobić na kimś wrażenie. A The Rock wspomina, że twój charakter definiuje to, gdy jesteś sam. Kiedy masz pracować po nocach, pierwsza, druga, siedzisz na przykład przy laptopie, albo masz wstać o 4, 5 rano, idziesz na trening i ty jesteś sam, bez nikogo, nikt na ciebie nie patrzy. Czy wtedy jesteś sfokusowany? Czy wtedy pracujesz? Czy robisz tą robotę, którą powinieneś robić? No ale to więcej dowiesz się w tym fragmencie, to posłuchaj sobie.
Maybe we can open it up with this because, this room is filled with business owners, small business owners. Some brought their executives, some brought their sales folks. Some can range from a small business doing $1 million a year. Some just raised a few $100 million in the front. They're maybe valued at a unicorn right now. Some are doing $1 billion in top line revenue with a few thousand employees. And the conversation comes about going on a run or work ethic and how hard you work. Sometimes when somebody follows you on social media and Instagram, you kind of see the videos you're posting and hey, just got back to this and I got here at 2 o'clock, I'm training and then see you 7 o'clock in the morning. How hard do you actually work? Meaning what the audience doesn't see. How hard do you actually work, DJ?
Hard. Well, I mean, you have to work hard. Everybody in this room knows if it's worth something to you, you got to put in the effort. And, the tricky thing, as we know with social media, is you let people in a little bit. You let them in on what you want them to see. But at the end of the day, I always feel like social media may be the tip of the iceberg that you allow people to see, but it's everything underneath the water that they don't see. And I always like to say it's the work we put in when nobody's watching that really matters. It's easy, I think, when you go to work, you got a lot of people around, you galvanize everybody, you could feel the momentum and the energy start to go. And not to oversimplify the work, but it leads to work begets work. So if we're all together in a room, we're gonna work, but it's the stuff you do on your own, away from everybody, really that matters. So you gotta put in the work. How hard do I work? I work hard, like we all work hard. I like to say that.
But I guess the follow-up for that would be,
That's my family, thank you.
Rock's family is here.
Z kolei tutaj prowadzący zada pytanie Rockowi, jakie są powody tego, że on tak ciężko pracuje. I teraz bardzo ważna kwestia. Wsłuchaj się w historię The Rocka, bo on będzie opowiadać tam pewną historię, która wywarła ogromny wpływ na to, gdzie on teraz jest, jaki osiągnął sukces. I zaraz wrócimy do tej kwestii, po tym jak tego wysłuchasz i będę chciał omówić twoją sytuację.
But the follow-up for that would be on working hard. There's different reasons for it, right? Some people work hard because they're just like that. My dad's a hard worker. He's just wired like that. He's not doing it to anybody. He's not doing it to make money. He's not doing it to build a business. From the day I've been young enough to remember my father till today, he works. You met him in the back, 82 years old. He's always moving. He's always working. Doesn't have any excuses for it. But then there are certain people that work hard for different reasons. You obviously are a very super hyper competitive type of guy. How much of the working hard is just because that's how you're wired? How much of it is because you want to suffocate your competitors for them to say, yeah, I'm willing to go here, I can hang with him. He went here, I can hang with him. He's willing to do this, shit. All right, I'll hang with him. But he went here, I'm going to the club, right? How much of it is that additional intimidation factor of your competitors that you're going up against?
I think it's a combination of a few things for me. I can trace back my work ethic to, we were evicted out of we had a little efficiency apartment in Hawaii, and we were evicted out of there, couldn't pay the rent. The rent was $280 a month. We eventually got kicked out. When we got kicked out, I was 15 years old. I'll never forget it. I was standing there at the door. There was not the padlock, but the notice. And if any of you have had this unfortunate experience, you get evicted, they tell you in a week you got to go. If you don't, then the Honolulu Police Department will come and they'll escort you out. In that moment, I saw my mom crying, and because I'm a mama's boy, and that kind of pain really impacted me. And I thought then, I want to do everything that I can to make sure we never get evicted like this again, and make sure that she's never this upset again. Thank you. You know, and that then I thought, I didn't even know what that meant at 15 years old. It just meant I have to work. I have to work. I have to do something with my own two hands. So I have a philosophy these days that you got to put in the work with our own two hands, because this is the stuff that you can control. We control the controllables, as we say.
No i właśnie teraz pytanie do ciebie. Czy ty masz jakieś wspomnienie z dzieciństwa, po prostu z przeszłości, które powoduje, że masz taką wewnętrzną motywację, że nie wiem, nigdy nie chcesz do czegoś takiego dopuścić, tak jak było w przypadku The Rocka, że nigdy nie chciał dopuścić do tego, żeby jego matka płakała, żeby cierpiała. Czy masz coś takiego, może z jakąś bliską osobą, lub może ty płakałeś, bo byłeś w jakiejś naprawdę złej, sytuacji. Przypomnij sobie to. Narodzi się w tobie ta taka wewnętrzna motywacja, że kurczę, nigdy nie chcę do tego dopuścić, chcę po prostu zmiany, chcę coś innego od życia. I właśnie coś takiego znajdź w sobie, bo to naprawdę będzie taki, no to będziesz mieć taki ogień po prostu do pracy. Okej, a druga rzecz, która powoduje, że The Rock, ma ten power do pracy, chce ciężko pracować, to jest rywalizacja. I on za chwilę o tym opowie, tutaj w tym fragmencie, który ci puszczę. No i właśnie już od razu co do ciebie. Szukaj tej rywalizacji, nie wiem, wśród swoich znajomych, kolegów i tak dalej. Musisz mieć to w sobie takie, że chcesz być lepszy, że chcesz, kurczę, iść po tych drabinkach do góry, chcesz zdobywać, jakieś trofea, medale, osiągać sukcesy. Ta rywalizacja, od zawsze daje tego największego powera.
The other part is a competitive nature that is in my DNA, and it's in my blood, just like it runs in all of our constitution and our makeup here in this room, and yours included, where I love the competition, I love to win, and I also love to learn. I don't say lose, I say I love to learn. So I would say it's a combination of that. For me, the work ethic comes from, I never want to be evicted again, which is probably why I need therapy. And then the other side to that